Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the other early watch. My name is Jimmy, and this is a little different. Um, I'm trying to get the subscribers up on this channel just in case something happens to the, previous early watch chat channel. If we get some new subscribers over here, that'll be cool. Whatever. Some old friends of the show, that'll be cool too. Um, Today's a little bit different. I kind of I'm just going off the top of my head off of bullshit that I usually just kind of talk about and think about in my regular day-to-day and everyday life. So today, I guess bullshit, uh, clickbait. Hope that we get somebody in here watching this shit. Title is Batman vs. Horror Movie Villains. I'll say it myself. I usually I don't know how to feel about some people. Some people are cool, some people ain't when they say, "Oh, they bitch about the comments and all that shit." But this show, I don't think it's gonna go too well without comments and me just blabbering on about nerd shit for an hour or 20 minutes or however long this lasts. So, uh, as much help as I get is appreciated, I guess. I don't know. It's all impromptu shit. I don't have any kind of a script or nothing like that. But hopefully we get some people over here. I got a few videos. I got to take a few down. Got some like Marvel shit up there. And anybody that knows, we are a DC family, I guess, over here at the early watch. Except for Wolverine. We'll accept Wolverine. But yeah, DC is kind of what I came up with when I was a youngster in the early, mid, late '90s. Then I kind of just fell off. When I kind of lost interest in wrestling, I lost interest in comics. But I guess it's a big thing now, so whatever. DC was always the bloodier, grittier, darker shit, and that's what I kind of floated to, I guess, when I was a kid. We are hanging out. I got my fucking Traverse City whiskey from our buddy Squib. It's a little bit past half gone, but it's some good shit. And I plan on possibly getting more if I can get my hands on it. Otherwise, Hennessy will do. Hennessy always will do. So let's get into the shit right now. Batman versus horror villains. Start off with Chucky. Maybe see if we can get a few people pouring in here. Uh, doubt it. We're about 10 minutes earlier than we're supposed to be, and no minutes earlier than we usually are. Never come on a fucking Saturday. I would never. But my girl's busy, and I'm fucking bored. And I figure why not kill two birds with one stone and try to get some subscribers over here? Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Let's take us a shot of whiskey and get into the business. Batman. Batman. He's a ninja. He's a detective. He's got gadgets and he's strategic. He has been killed a couple of times, but always manages to find a way back. So his first opponent today will be Chucky. Chucky is a possessed doll, takes massive damage, very fast little fucker, very stealthy. He's never been killed proper, but fire works good. Mangling his body up works good. But see, you got to think Batman doesn't kill. So I don't know if Batman not killing would go into the realm of possessed dolls. I don't know if he would have so much of a quarrel about killing possessed dolls, but then again, you never know. I don't know how that one would work. So let's say Batman is out and he's hunting these murderers down, and he runs into little Andy, of course, like in his window or something like weird. It's going to be a sketchy, weird situation. Batman usually ends up talking to kids. We're not going to get into that in this video, but probably going to like sneak up in his window and talk to Andy and see what the fuck is going on. Chucky more than likely is going to be there, so he's going to know Batman's in on the thing. So Batman and and Chucky would be one step ahead of Batman in this scenario because Chucky would know Batman, but Batman wouldn't know Chucky. So I would say that it would come down to eventually in the climax, as Chucky always does, let himself be known. And either to Batman or once Batman finds out, I mean, it's just a doll. He's probably going to do a grappling hook thing to him or something like that. And you just tie him up and you put him in a glass case like fucking Annabelle. Or probably a shatterproof glass case or something like that. Maybe take his arms and legs off and put them in separate glass cases. So yeah, that's how he would kill and imprison Chucky. Very easy, like he doesn't need to use guns. Yeah. No, Batman doesn't use Batman. I guess it depends on what iteration of Batman you're looking into, but Batman typically, as he's grown, doesn't use guns. The original Batman used guns all the time. Then he never used guns, and that was one of his things, like a gun killed my parent. And he like kept Joe Chill's gun for a long time. But and I don't know. Ben Affleck's Batman was into guns. I don't know. I guess it depends. I'm going off of the he doesn't use guns and he doesn't kill people. The I guess the silver age of the comics or whatever. Um, but yeah, that's how he would take Chucky down. Chucky would probably be the easiest person for him. Um, Mikey Myers, the Halloween guy. They just made a new Halloween reboot. Blah blah bullshit. So he's in now. Strong. I think that the canon is, from what I understand, he's alive, a living person. So he's alive. But he takes a lot of damage, like being shot, stabbed, burnt, ran over, everything. He takes that shit. But the thing with Michael Myers is, if you notice in that new movie too, when he gets run over, sometimes when he gets shot, um, sometimes when he gets hit with a fucking axe or when he gets into a car accident or something, he's immobile for a second, which gives Batman more than enough time to fucking chain him up real quick. And the thing about Mikey is that every time that they've locked him up, now I know these new movies kind of erased all the canon or whatever, but I'm going off of the new movies and the old canon. Um, Whenever he goes to that fucking psychiatric ward, he stays. Like he sits, he chills, he stays. He don't go nowhere. So I feel like as soon as Batman gets him strung up and puts him into Arkham, as long as they keep him in his own cell and never take him out of there and feel it, that's he'll be fine. Um, but he has never been killed. Head trauma seems to work well. Decapitation would be the way to go if Batman was a murderer, but Batman does not kill. So there's always that. Now, Jason, we've gone from the realm of dolls to humans to pretty much zombies now. Jason is resurrected, super strong, takes damage just like everybody else. I'm of the impression he teleports. So, yeah, stealthy, fast, everything kind of just wrapped up into one. He's never been killed. Freezing works, decapitating works, um, but he's already known to come back from all of this. Shooting him into little pieces works. He'll come back from it. Um, so Batman and how is he going to take him? I feel like most of the thinner cable or rope restraints that he has won't work. Almost kind of think that he might be able to break the chains of handcuffs. So Jason's going to be a rough one for Batman, but I would say that he could probably, shit. I don't know, maybe a big, not just a regular taser, but a big jolt of electricity, maybe, or freezing him in some kind of way to slow him down. But there's no containing him. You'd have to keep him in a constant cryostasis or whatever. But I think Batman can do it. And Freddy, of course, is a dream demon. But the thing about Freddy is that he has to build up fear in order for his powers to build up. If you got a strong will, you could probably fucking kill him pretty easily, or you got to pull him into the real world to kill him. But see, that's what I wonder is since he's already dead and he's already a dream demon, if Batman gets him and puts him in Arkham Asylum, uh, will he like deteriorate? Will he end up going back into somebody's dream? I don't know. Running a chat by yourself is kind of fucking stupid. But I will say that I'm pretty sure Batman can figure out a way to get the best of Freddy, take him out of his dream, and then neutralize him some way. I'm thinking he's gonna have to kill Freddy. But there is no killing Freddy because then once you start talking about him again, he'll be right back. So Batman would have to have some kind of a like mass hypnosis thing to take the public away from thinking about Freddy Krueger. So yeah, Freddy Krueger's is kind of up in the air one, but I see him beating Chucky easily. I see him kind of maybe having a tough time with Michael Myers if they get into hand-to-hand combat, or if I don't know. I don't know. I think that Myers is kind of going to be easy for him too, because I don't think Batman even has to touch him until he actually goes to pick him up and bring him to Arkham. hmm Jason, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. He's got to keep him like Mr. Freeze's wife and frozen forever. But Freddy, he's gonna have a problem with Freddy. Being afraid of him, I don't think that's gonna be an issue. But you know what? All Freddy has to do is bring up like a mirage or a dream of his parents getting killed, and Batman will shut down emotionally, physically, all that. Batman will shut down. So he's gonna have to think of a different way to go about. I didn't even think about that. Freddy might fucking cream Batman. Let's see, it's 6. Nobody's watching, so I'm out of here.
Yes, the time has come. Buzzard, Crackers, Buzzard, Crackers, Buzzard. The time has come to awaken him. Buzzard, Crackers. I call upon the ancient lords of the underworld to bring forth this beast and awaken